Hello. Give you a quick spin about where I'm at. I am in West Yellowstone, and I honestly had no idea what to expect as I was taking my ride from Mammoth Hot Springs, where I've been working for the last 6 weeks, towards Big Sky, Montana. And I knew about halfway along the road there'd be a stop for me by the name of West Yellowstone. Hello, RJ. And here I am. I'm going to crouch down a little bit because this is where my coffee is, and I'm going to be taking a big swig in it in a minute. And yeah, I'm at West Yellowstone. I've ridden about 50 miles I left my keys in my scooter. Not only my keys in my scooter, but the ignition switched on. Silly mistake, easy mistake to make, and a battery killer for sure. So I'm glad I recognized it. But anyway, I am here in West Yellowstone. I've just left the gate. If you look, and I'm going to flip the phone around, this is just a lineup of cars waiting to get in to Yellowstone through the West Yellowstone gate. And I will tell you what, there's a lot of traffic that way. It was nice riding on my scooter. I'll show you my scooter. My Suzuki Bergman 400 right there. Oh yeah. And flying down, headed west, and seeing all this backup of traffic going east. So note to self, when I come back, don't go through the West Yellowstone gate for whatever reason. It seems like a lot of traffic, a lot of tourists are coming in that way, and what have you. But anyway, I'm having a great morning so far. I had a little bit of energy that I didn't expect when I first woke up this morning. Oh, let me get back to this. I'm excited to have some coffee from outside the park. Cheers to us. Oh, it's nice and hot, and a different flavor from cafeteria coffee, and it tastes so good. But anyway, I woke this morning not feeling great, not super energetic. Worked last night, did my show, kind of fussed about this morning, but then decided let's go for it. Let's go see what Big Sky, Montana is all about, and I'm going to be taking a big loop from Mammoth Hot Springs to West Yellowstone to Big Sky, Montana. I may or may not spend the night in Big Sky, Montana, and then I'm going to head up to Bozeman and finish out my day probably tomorrow looping back down. It's going to be a total ride of about 200 miles on the scooter. It is supposed to be a beautiful ride through twists and turns and mountains, and I've heard it's like a postcard the whole way going forward. And I'm excited about it. And let me tell you, the last 50 miles riding through Yellowstone wasn't bad either. It was really beautiful. And it was kind of nice leaving a little early today. I don't feel as rushed. And also knowing I'm going to be taking, spending the night somewhere along the next, 100 miles or so when I find a good place to stop. Because I didn't feel rushed. I was able to stop, take some pictures, shoot some videos at some beautiful places in Yellowstone National Park that I'd ridden by before but hadn't seen. I'm sure I'll share them with you as shorts and reels and TikToks as we go. But anyway, one thing I wanted to show you. Look behind me. I was so excited. I tell you what, when you spend 6 weeks in a national park, and I know it probably sounds a lot. Well, I mean, you could be envious, and that's cool to be envious, but you miss certain things. There is a movie theater, and it's the first movie theater I've seen in 6 weeks. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. First movie theater I've seen in 6 weeks, and I'm so excited to see it. I'm at a mobile gas station. I asked the young lady at the desk if there's a Starbucks in town, and she goes, well, yeah. There's a Starbucks-like store, and let me tell you, a Starbucks-like store is not going to work, but they do have hot coffee at the gas station. I'm excited to be drinking it. I'm excited that it is just afternoon and halfway through the ride to Big Sky. I'm excited about the miles that lay ahead and the beautiful scenery I'm going to have, and hopefully grabbing a cool lunch or enjoying some scenery in Big Sky and either spending the night there or heading off to Bozeman. So I'm having a great day. One more sip of coffee. Oh yeah. I'm not in a rush because I can't go anywhere till this coffee's gone. But I don't have a whole lot more to say for you. I'll tell you what, it's exciting just being in a town. Again, I've been in Yellowstone Park for the last 6 weeks, and just seeing a stoplight, a mobile gas station, a movie theater, people walking around is an exciting feeling after 6 weeks in a national park. And I'm looking forward to enjoying the next 24 hours outside of the park, seeing some cool things and experiencing some cool things and meeting some cool people and hopefully having some cool adventures. And I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. I want to thank you so much for joining on this Friday morning. I hope you are having a great week, a great Friday morning. Your coffee is hot and full. Oh. What is the weather, Joe wants to know. Well, I would say it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I'm wearing my leather coat because when you're riding and it's below 70 degrees, it's fairly chilly. I would guess it's low 60s right now. Really no wind, totally blue sky that you can see behind me, and endless sunshine. For those that are worried about my bald head, I will have you know I sprayed some suntan lotion on the face and the head and the neck right before I started filming. And so I should be good to go on that. But the blue sky is amazing. The sun is gorgeous. The temperature's really, really pleasant. Again, I'm sitting here in a leather coat, and it's July 5th. I'm sure most of you guys are watching are in a lot warmer place than I am. And I'll tell you what, this fresh mountain air feels good. Vic Kachi asked if I'm flying solo. I certainly am. I've been flying solo since May 18th when I left the safety of Chicago and the family and friends that I love back in Chicago and rode off to Yellowstone to work for the season as a waiter in a dining room in Yellowstone. I am staying in Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel, or I'm not actually staying in the hotel, but I'm working for the hotel in the dining room. If you work in a national park, they put you up and give you room and board for like $500 a month, which is a great, great deal. And as a guy that is twice divorced with a lot of financial responsibilities, being able to work as a waiter full time and make, honestly, pretty solid tips with almost no expenses, it was an opportunity financially that I couldn't pass up. And again, experientially as well, just seeing some beautiful things and meeting some interesting people for sure along the way. Having a good time, but really working hard. It's not a vacation. Ouch. It is hard work. And RJ really is hoping I hit a Mexican restaurant in Big Sky. And I may, the Chili Verde. RJ, I think a couple weeks ago you offered to pay for my Chili Verde if I did indeed go there. I don't know if I'll hold you up on that or not. Hello, Maverick. How are you? But anyway, so I'm in the cute little town. I think it's population like 1,250 of West Yellowstone. I'm on the sidewalk. There's a huge, gosh, I'm glad I'm not going that way. I don't like waiting in lines or waiting in traffic. And these people have got a lot of traffic ahead of them for the next probably 20 miles or so till they get further in the park. Yeah, so cheers to them. Oh, hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Are you staying in West Yellowstone?
No, we're staying over here in the campground.
Okay. All right.
Have a good one.
All right. Thank you. But apparently there's a campground in West Yellowstone. I don't know. It might be a neat place to be. Right on the border. Just crossed into Montana from Wyoming a little bit ago. And again, you get the niceties of, I don't know, living in a town with the beauty of being right on the border of Yellowstone National Park. So anyway, I'm going to finish up my coffee and let you go. My next stop will be Big Sky, Montana. I just filled up my tank with gas. It cost me $5 a gas. And I did do my 10 push-ups. I've done my 10 push-ups every time I filled up for gas since I left Chicago 6 weeks ago. And when your tank only gets you about 150 miles, you got to fill up fairly often. It's not that I'm getting in great shape when I do those 10 push-ups, but it's kind of a reminder to me that I and we all are physical specimens, and if we work our body and train our bodies will be stronger. So not that 10 push-ups is going to, bulk me up or get me in great shape, but it's just keeping my toe in the water and keeping me in the practice and in the habit of working out and staying in good shape. So I'm enjoying doing that as well. Yeah. But anyway, I'm excited about my ride. I will ride on, Riddick, Jamie. I want to thank you all for joining. I cut all these lives into shorts and reels and TikToks. My next stop, assuming I get a Wi-Fi signal, will be Big Sky. It's 50 miles from now. Should take me about an hour and a half to get there. So it'll be about 2 o'clock my time. I may or may not be staying there. And I may also be staying in Bozeman. I haven't decided yet. The hotel rooms are really expensive, I believe, in Big Sky. It's one of the most expensive places around. I think all these celebrities own places there. I've never been, and I've barely heard of it, but it should be a neat little visit, and surrounded by mountains and, I don't know, cool things to do and see. And I don't know, maybe I'll run into a celebrity or two and put them on Coffee with Ken. I've heard, not Justin Bieber, who's the guy from NSYNC? I like him, actually. Good dancer, good singer. Girls like him. Is there vacancy? I don't know. There's at what price? I'm sure there's some vacancy somewhere, and certainly if not, I'll make it all the way to Bozeman. And I don't think Bozeman's going to be as scenic, but it's going to be a bigger town. It's a town about 40 or 50,000. Justin Timberlake, thank you. Town of about 40 or 50,000. So it'll be by far and away the most city town-like place I've been in 6 weeks. I've seen one Starbucks in the last 6 weeks, and that was in the town of Livingston. I'm looking forward to waking up tomorrow and finding my way to a Starbucks, or at least in the next day or so. Looking forward to getting a hotel room, spreading out on my bed, hopefully if they have a bathtub, taking a hot bath, and enjoying my weekend off of work. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I hope you are enjoying the blue sky. You're enjoying your summer. You're enjoying your July 5th. I hope you're feeling good, loving yourself, forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.